But I will say I was very lucky to get his first steps.
I feel like we've never said, people always ask his age online and we've never directly said his age. I don't think we're going to do Peppa Pig, guys.
No, we're not doing Peppa Pig. She's a brat.
Welcome back to Daddies Overnight, the podcast where we literally became daddies overnight.
And it doesn't matter if you're a new parent, future parent, or someone that just needs to laugh about life. You're in great company. And I'm sorry, but I've actually got a wedgie. I'm glad my microphone wasn't to my mouth. Like, carry on.
So join us for the chaos, cuddles, and everything in between.
As we truly don't have a clue what I was saying because my wedgie.
Do you want me to pull it out?
Don't be so gross, but welcome to the family.
Are you all right? You look like you.
Sorry, I can't
You look like you pooped your pants.
Well, it's stupid. I swear, every episode I start moaning about something.
Yeah,
it's these stupid suits. You know what? You listen and you watch any other podcast, and they're all professionally set up, perfectly poised, and there's us. You're like, are you ready? 3, 2, and clap test. And then you just start, and I'm not even ready. The pillow's all just lumpy.
Darling, we don't have a team. We've smashed this.
What are you talking about? We've got a whole team behind the cameras. Harry!
Guys, if you are watching or listening, please, I'm going to plug this at the start because we always forget. Please, can you like, rate, subscribe, follow the Daddies Overnight podcast? If you're enjoying it, it really helps the pod. And it really helps. We call it our little pod.
A little poddy.
It's our little space, our little safe space for us just to enjoy. And
no judgment.
No judgment. And the reviews have been so lovely. So
keep it up.
I mean, why do reviews help?
I think...
I don't actually know why they actually...
Well, I think subscribers and reviews, no, it all helps because it helps the algorithm know that, like,
people are enjoying it,
and then it'll get ranked up higher in the charts, and then more people discover Daddies Overnight. So I think that's why it's important that we always plug, like, people to subscribe or follow and leave reviews because it helps us get up the ranks.
Well, look, we've all learned something new, including me.
So thank you for getting us to number 1.
Oh my God, guys, I'm just going to point out at the moment, I'm in this really lovely orange cardigan. But do I look washed out? Because I feel like it makes me look really pale.
No, I mean, I said to Matthew today when we woke up, I was like, gosh, we are so pale.
We look like dishevelled daddies.
January. No, I feel like it's just January is here.
It's just a bit depressing, isn't it? Well, actually, no, stop that. Naughty Matthew. No more depressing. We're not being depressing. January's a lovely month.
It's awful.
It's lovely.
It's the worst month of the year.
It's sunny outside. We've got a blue sky. The air is crisp.
And cold.
It's freezing, yes.
It's so cold.
We had to put the heating on in this room like an hour
well,
before
we say
filming.
Heating loosely. It's more of a pathetic, like, extractor fan.
Yeah, and my hands go blue in this room sometimes.
But Matthew's just discovered working hands.
Oh my God, shout out to the Working Hands hand cream. I'm just going to bring it so everyone can see what it looks like.
If you have dry hands, this is magic cream.
It's like not greasy or anything. Because
Who's it by?
O'Keeffe's.
So if you would like to spot O'Keeffe's, if you would like to sponsor this podcast,
I mean, I will
please
put
drop
this
us
on.
an email.
The only problem is Lincoln has actually nibbled the top, and as soon as the packaging, you can see his teeth marks.
Can you? He does, not being funny, but he nibbles and apps everything and anything.
I'm just like, I know we said this last episode.
He's teething.
Is it ever going to end? Can the teeth just come through? It's like they're coming through one by one.
Or just give up.
Yeah, just be gummy. I don't care.
Gummy. When Lincoln first came home, he was all gums, wasn't he?
And we said to the foster carer, we said to everyone, we were like, please, we just want to experience teething. Don't let him grow his teeth. We were like, we just can't have this boy have any teeth.
We had him for a while, didn't we? It was all gums.
Yeah, he was gums for a little while.
Yeah.
And then teething started and I was like, what have I done? Whatever, because everyone was saying to me, you don't want teething, you'd rather him have it in foster care, you don't want it. And I was like, no, I want it, thanks, because I want to experience a little cute gummy baby. And then as soon as his teeth came through, so did the devil. He wasn't that bad, was he? But he was just red-cheeked.
He could be worse.
He could be worse. But I think, when they get like cold and fluey, when they get teethy, like, he was so snotty and oh my God, it just wasn't what I thought it would be. So you live and learn, guys.
But basically, I've started this episode with a wedgie. wasn't really ready to start this episode.
That's parenting.
And then
You're never ready. Do you not know that? That's what everyone says.
And I've just
What have you done? Have you pooed your pants?
I haven't put my I've just looked at my cue card and it's not my cue card.
Are you joking?
So I'm just actually gonna wing it.
You're not going back inside. You let the death of a cold in. It's too cold.
Matthew's face just screamed, panic.
I just thought, guys, I can't lead an episode on my own. I'm too new to it all.
So I generally don't really know why I'm here.
Should I roll through what I have today?
Oh, but remember, it's supposed to be a conversation, remember? It's not supposed to be just like
No,
subjects.
it's not rolling through. Oh my God, you're taking it out of
Category
context.
1. So
Chapter 1.
So, yeah, go for it. I don't need my cue card. It's gone.
God, you're hard. Throwing things around the
Then hit your
set.
camera. Should I just leave?
No, absolutely not.
What would you do?
I mean, I could do the.
No,
I could do it on my own.
No,
I could do it on my own, guys. Could I not do it on my own?
You can do it anyway.
Yes, I could.
There's no way I'm on my own. You would just be so lonely in that corner.
I wouldn't be lonely. I'd be cozy. I'd crank that heating up to 25 degrees. I think it's on like 20 now.
Can you stop moaning about the heating?
Sorry, it's
Okay, so what do you want to talk about?
right. So basically,
Oh my gosh, I know what we're talking about. What happened? Like,
our son is now an Olympic runner.
he went from 0 to 100.
I didn't think it was possible for a child to learn how to walk overnight.
When Lincoln came home to us, we were so blessed because he wasn't walking, was he?
He was pulling himself up on things, and when we first met him, he wasn't.
We would push him back down.
Yeah, we were like, push you back down. You're not crawling or walking yet.
It's a joke.
And joking, guys, joking. But basically, he wasn't walking, and then all of a sudden we got him a walker. Well, we were given a walker by our friend as a gift.
We left it for weeks.
We didn't unbox it or anything. We were like, we don't want to encourage walking.
So I know that probably makes really bad parents, but I don't care.
I just, when you just want to, and I feel like it's different when you adopt because we
didn't have that
miss a
moment.
lot of firsts in a way. So you kind of just like, well, I want to, even with like the bottle and stuff, like you just like, I don't want to give anything up because I want to experience
because we kept him on the bottle. But you know what? I feel like this is a conversation that I feel like everyone's so different. Some kids come off bottles like at like 10 months, some are on bottles, their nighttime bottle until like 18 months? I don't know, 3, I don't know. But every child's different. So we were like in no rush really, were we, to get him off the bottles.
It was weird though. We did get him off really quick, didn't we?
It's because we wanted to get him off the
actual bottle, the physical Tommy Tippy bottle.
Yeah, because he wasn't really he was trying to learn the straw, like to suck on the straw, and because he wasn't doing that, the milk would just go everywhere. So we kind of cut cold turkey, and he was fine.
Because he wasn't drinking it, was he? He was just like biting the straw.
That was it. He was biting it, and then he would be done. I'm like, but you're actually not wanting the milk anymore.
It was just really pointless.
It was just one of those things to be like, should we try not giving him milk? And then he never cried. He's been fine since.
And a lot of people have been like, he's walking already. I'm not joking. He just walks so quick. He basically was using a walker and he was taking...
After a few weeks, when we got the walker from our friend, we were like, thank you.
We'll keep it boxed, ready to re-gift.
It really helped him out, though.
A walker really helped him out. But, I mean, it sped him along by about 500 months.
Brilliant.
Because he's now... He just got walking so quick. Like, and I think for us, we were always like, when he starts crawling, you got to keep eyes at the back of your head. And then everyone was saying, when your kid
I feel like
walks,
I didn't with crawling.
No, because I was fine with walking. Crawling.
I feel like, I wasn't really paying attention when he was crawling.
Do you not find that everyone was making you feel a bit nervous about walking? Because everyone...
I just don't really let that impact my parenting.
But you did, though.
I can't remember.
You did.
I did.
Ryan, it impacted Ryan's parenting. He
I
was
don't
worried.
think it did.
Because we were
Can't relate.
This is a place to be honest and truthful.
I haven't got my car, so I don't know.
He basically, as soon as he started walking...
Sorry, I just a really loud laugh into the mic. I apologise for that. I was massive.
I'd be turning us down right now.
Okay, carry on. What are you saying? I don't know what you're saying.
What are you on about, darling? I'm telling the story.
Well, carry on then.
Basically, he isn't that bad with. It's not as bad as what parents make out. Basically, when your kid starts walking.
Yeah, but I will say I was very lucky to get his first steps
On camera.
No.
I mean, we didn't get it on camera, did we?
No, not his first, like one step. We got his
Oh my God, where was
we got
I?
his first. You were. I'm gonna. We got his first few cluster steps. So like the 1, 2, 3. But his first like one step before he fell, it was upstairs in our bedroom, and I was near our window.
Yeah,
were you pooing?
I don't know. Well, I wasn't in the room.
But you're not in the room. You weren't pooing. Were you in the room? No, I don't think you were in the room because you would have seen. Basically, when we go to the toilet, me and Matthew, we just don't have a door closed policy.
I think it's weird if your relationship,
why are you closing the door on your partner?
You know when people are like, I don't fart in front of them, and then we were just like, what?
Ick.
Ick.
Like, how are you keeping it in?
You're holding in all that air, your poor tummy.
It's not good for you.
But from the get-go, Ryan was pooing in front of me.
Yeah, I've just like, it's just really not that deep. Like, I don't really close doors. It's the same when we have guests in our house. I'm going upstairs to use our toilet, but if someone came into the room, the door's open. I'm not closing that door. Like,
that's the type of family we have.
You've chose to enter the bathroom knowing that I've said I'm going for a toilet. Like, what do you expect?
I mean, they can probably smell it as you
They
go
can probably smell it. But anyway, it was me and Lincoln, and I think he took one step, and then I knew. I was like, oh my God, I felt like, and we didn't really encourage it then, but when we filmed his like clusters of like 3 steps, that's when we encouraged it, and that's when we got like the steps.
Do you not think that's so special that we are in a generation where we get everything on camera?
We say this all the time. So I know it's a curse, it's like double-ended sword. How it's like, it's really, really good because you capture everything, have all these memories that you can always look back on, video and photos, but then you've then got to be mindful just to also really live it with your own eyes.
Yeah, that's the hard thing. But I must admit, that's one thing that's gone out the window as we've become parents, is we now... You know, like when we would film before, everything would be thought out. You'd have the camera set up. You'd have the ring light. Yeah. Whereas now it's just like, prop it up. If you're in it, you're in it. If you're not, you're not. A little bit. Yeah, it's more like that. Because we're really conscious. I feel like maybe it's because it's our job to be content creators, but we're conscious not to let that come before parenting.
Yeah.
Even, when we did the New Year's Eve balloon arch thing.
By that point, it was like, it is what it is.
Yeah, we've obviously put it in position, but it
was more for memories over... no, I think it was also when he was walking in to see the Christmas tree.
Yeah, like that I could have forgot to hit record, because you're not in the mindset of you're just clicking record and you're hoping that like you're in frame, like your head's not. But then at the end of the day, that was more for our memories, and then we were like, actually, let's put that up and share that up because it's such a cute moment. Such a cute moment.
But it was like second thought was content. First thought was it'd be nice just to have this moment for his first Christmas. Because there's so many moments we've filmed that we'll never put up.
Because they're just like private family moments.
I'm glad we have them.
Yeah, I'm so happy we have them. But I mean, we've got so much amazing walking content, like the first steps when we did it on the canvas.
Oh, can I say about this? Because this is actually on my cue card where I don't have a clue where I put it. Firstly, paint and canvases, so expensive.
And they don't mix with kids.
They're so expensive. And then when we saw this was it on TikTok? We
saw it on TikTok or somewhere where basically people get their kids' first steps on a canvas and they have this beautiful, amazing canvas of their kids' first steps.
It centres over the edge. It took us 6 times to get this canvas.
We had to buy 6 canvases. We did it twice and it was so bad that we had to then go back to... Is it Hobbycraft?
Yeah, we went to Hobbycraft, yeah.
We must have spent about 70 quid on canvases.
It was just mainly canvas because we didn't want them small. We wanted like A2 canvases, so they were big enough that he could get like 4 or 5 steps on the canvas before like I caught him or Matthew caught him.
But he was slipping.
We had paint all on us.
All on our jeans. And
you know what? We decided to wear white t-shirts.
Yeah, my nice white t-shirt from South Korea, which is like, it was just such good quality.
Which is just so stupid of us that we wore white t-shirts. Because it's in the cracks as well of our floor.
Because people online lie because they make it look like it's so easy.
Because you couldn't put too much paint on his feet, but you then had to still have enough paint for it to like actually be footprints. We kept messing up, didn't we?
Would you recommend it?
Yeah. I would. I think just don't put too much foot. We would cover his foot with paint, didn't we? So then it was too much. So the first few times he was just like slipping and sliding on the canvas, and he couldn't walk. And then I think you also we learned that one of us needed to hold. No, we did. We had to hold his hand at the start and then let go.
Then he would walk.
So then he would walk towards you, and we had to obviously bribe him with his book.
But we did get the most amazing canvas.
We got 2.
One's creepy.
Yeah, one's got baby face in.
Oh my God, it's so weird. Basically, there's one where his foot is quite smudged, so it's not like the one, but there is a baby's face in his foot.
Like like actually when you look at the canvas and you look at the footprint, you see eyes, a nose, and a mouth that's open. It's like Voldemort.
It's weird. It's like even it's like you know where you're like, is this a sign from the universe that we're going to adopt it? You know, you just think, oh well, I'm weird. I'll think of all these stupid things like, is this a sign from someone? Do you not ever think like that?
I just thought it was a ghost or a spirit. Oh. I think we gave that to your mum and dad.
Yeah, we did give them that.
I don't know if I wanted that.
Not having that in the house.
I'm not having that in the house. And then your mum, we pulled up, we were like, here's this A2 massive canvas, and it's in the room, but I generally thought it was going straight in the fire.
Yeah, my mum was like, oh,
your mum keeps everything normally.
Yeah, and I could tell she wasn't vibing with it. But we've now got 4 that we could gift to friends.
Oh, well, we should have done that over Christmas.
That would have been easy to get rid of them. And then we've got one perfect one, which we're yet to put up in our living room.
Yeah, we're going to frame that one. But that's his, it's not his first footsteps, but it's like his first... I'd say like week. I think we did it the first week.
Yeah, the first week of him
walking.
But the thing is, now he's like fully upright.
He's so tall.
He's tall. Like, I just feel like he's going to be massive when he's older.
You forget when like a baby's crawling, and then when they suddenly go on 2 feet, like you start seeing the height, which is just, and then now it's like he can touch everything on the TV like stand. You have to move everything, childproof the house all over again.
It's really weird. And I feel like we've never said, people always ask his age online, and we've never directly said his age. And I think we'll always keep it blurry, I guess.
I feel like we'll know when we share bits.
As time goes on.
Do you know what I'm on about?
Yeah.
When there's certain bits we'll share, which I feel like is like a milestone.
Yeah, when we're at milestones, I feel like we'll be comfortable sharing. But at the moment, I just feel like we're happy for it.
We're not in a rush.
We're not in a rush to share. We're not gatekeeping it. We
don't want to say.
Yeah, we
don't want to say, and I think that's fine.
Because I feel like it's still quite personal. But anyway, he's
a toddler.
We're gonna say he's a toddler. No, don't. He's not a baby.
He's anymore. A baby. He's just a baby. That's all I see online, though. I see like. But I cannot wait though this is a little bit of rage baiting probably, but you know when people lose their mind over this, you know when someone says my 318-month-old,
oh, yeah.
I can't wait just to do it. I can't wait to do it because I think it's hilarious.
My 418th day baby.
I find it so funny. The people just are like, say 3-year-old.
I did actually say months to someone the other day, and they were like, so he's basically, and then said the age. And I was like, yeah.
No, but I think when they're young though, I think months are important because when like you could say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or even like a 14, 15-month-old, every month is so different. They're like mentally development. Their development is so different every month.
Like he just looks so different.
You think how much he's changed and how much he's developed, and as the days go by, like there's new things.
But when you put him next to other kids his age at nursery, he is. Like he's gonna be tall.
Not on all of them. Some of them he looks quite petite.
Yeah, but in the majority, I feel like he's gonna be a basketball player. I'm putting out there.
Oh, I don't think I'm in the UK, babe.
They have.
Basketball's really not a thing in the UK.
Yes, it is. It is. It's just not as mainstream as football.
It's because you wanted to be a basketball player.
I did, but I just didn't stick it. I'd be such a good basketball player.
Regrets.
I do have regrets. I feel like that's one of the things. Well, I do wonder how people with 2 kids cope with walking. You know, if you've got twins and they learn walking at the same time,
eyes in the back of your head for sure. Then
I don't know what you do. You'd have to shove them in nursery full time. I couldn't cope with 2 like that at the same age.
Like you must play. They must play together. I think my biggest thing at the moment is this. Why we're so different. It's like he's just like now he's walking. He's starting to starting to want to like climb, and I could see him itching to get his leg on the sofa or itching to get his leg
Oh
on
my
like the buffet.
I think that's one thing that has gone out the window, baby proofing.
Yeah, you know what, we've said before, but I felt like, you know, when our floor is so hard, and I really thought we would worry of him falling.
But that's not a problem. I feel like just everything else that
Yeah.
you can grab is, because people go crazy during the adoption process, because I've seen all these stories where the social worker will get on their knees and they'll crawl around the floor and they'll see what they could touch and they'll say, this is what a baby could touch.
We got told to do this, actually.
We did get told to, but luckily our social workers never did that, because I feel like...
We just said we did and we didn't.
No, because they do it. The social workers do it. When they visit, that's what people say. And you know, I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's a bit too much for me. But anyway.
But he was so good with the Christmas tree.
Yeah, it was good with the Christmas tree, but I feel like the baby proofing's gone out the window a bit, because he wants to, you know, on the TV unit, we've got like the sunny angels and the lights.
That's all being pushed right back.
We've now pushed everything back, because you kind of have to play it by ear. Like, if you weren't going through adoption, you would learn on the go, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and I feel like even with like candles, we've moved candles from there, or even like the window unit, we would always put like bits and bobs.
Nothing goes on there
nothing
now.
could go there, because he could just grab everything.
He just wants to grab everything.
It's only for a short window of time.
Yeah, that's what whenever I find something's difficult, which hasn't been that much yet,
it's not permanent.
I'm like, this is temporary.
Yeah, and I think that's our mindset now. It's just like,
with
this
sleeping,
is just temporary.
sleeping. Although we do know people that have like 10-year-olds and they're equally not the best at sleeping still, and I'm
that's
like,
permanent.
that's permanent.
Even if sleeping, that's temporary. Some nights are better, some nights aren't so good.
But there is one thing that we said, unfortunately, we would never get into.
What's that?
And I feel really disappointed in our past selves for being like this, because I had no reason. I just didn't want to. I just felt like it was going to not be great.
What?
Icky, icky, sicky,
No,
sicky,
because you're
bubble
lying.
gum.
We didn't know about her.
Every time our friend Kira would mention Miss Rachel, we were like, not getting involved.
Only the last like year and a bit.
Well, that's what I'm on about. We said we weren't getting involved.
Oh, did
and
we? Did
yeah,
we say that?
all the time Kira mentioned it, she'd be like, put on Miss Rachel. Like,
He wasn't into her though.
he's now into Miss Rachel, but I feel like we're into Miss Rachel more.
I just think Miss Rachel's really, really good. And I know we're like, talk about TV shows, like kids' TV shows. There's a lot of ones that I refuse him to watch. And can I call it out?
Coco Melon.
Yeah, that's one. But I feel like we've never really watched it ourselves.
I put it on without
you?
him, and it's so
is it?
fast-paced.
Is it?
Really fast-paced.
But it's not one character, is it?
I think it was like, it's very like animated in the supermarket and stuff.
So can I say the other one?
What is that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've just given it away.
I don't think we're gonna do Peppa Pig, guys.
No, we're not doing Peppa Pig. She's a brat. She is.
I think she might be.
I mean, we've not really. I mean, for what I've seen online, I just think I don't like that energy. I just think.
And I'm hearing more and more. I mean, correct us if we're wrong, but I mean, I'm seeing more and more parents be like, "Don't do Peppa Pig."
So I feel like that puts us off it.
And everyone's saying do Bluey over Peppa Pig. So I think it's when they're a tiny bit older they watch that, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think I did a bit of Bluey and I quite liked it. And it's weird because when you're a new parent, you kind of go on parent friends' recommendations.
You
when
do.
a lot of our friends like, don't do Peppa Pig, do Bluey, you naturally lean more towards what they're saying, especially when their kids are nice, they're friendly.
And I do feel like I did used to work at Peppa Pig World when I was at college.
Oh yeah, Matthew did.
And I feel like the theme tune.
Yeah, I just feel like no. I've seen bits online. I'm like, I don't know if
it's just not for us.
Yeah.
But Miss Rachel, I don't know, she's just really happy. And basically the one episode that we put on all the time is the 60-minute constant songs.
Nursery rhymes.
Yeah. And if she did a vinyl, I would buy I would play it.
Why is she also not on Spotify? She'd make a killing.
Does anyone know the reason why Miss Rachel wasn't on Spotify? Because where is she?
She would make so
or
much
is she
money.
and we're just thick and we can't find her? But there is one star of Miss Rachel that we love. We do love, darling. I feel like we love.
We love.
But she can sometimes kill a song.
It really, really, like...
Her name's Miss Keisha.
Oh, you know her name?
And I think that she's amazing.
Yeah.
London Bridge is falling
It goes
down.
through me. It's, you know what, there's always one nursery rhyme that will go through you, and I think your family really don't like...
Icky, icky, sticky, sticky
or
bubble
brush
gum.
your teeth.
Or
Brush your teeth. I cannot stand the London Bridge burning down song. It just goes through me.
And she says Landon instead of London. Landon Bridge is falling down. And so
it's the push, it's the vibrations.
And it's like just this...
Lan!
That is it. But she's amazing. I'd love to meet them.
Anything else, I love, but just that London Bridge bit, it sends me. It goes through
you know,
me.
you know, if you've ever listened to it.
But then you've got Lincoln literally bouncing around like obsessed.
Lincoln
and loves it.
And if we sing Icky Icky Sticky Sticky Bubblegum, if you have no idea what we're on about, I'm so sorry, but these are like iconic children's songs of today's age.
We didn't also know that what's the bunny song? Sleeping Bunny?
Happy Bunny.
Yeah. We didn't know that was Miss Rachel. And a few years ago, we did a dance to that song without even realising it was a Miss Rachel song.
But she didn't make it up, I don't think.
No, but she was one that did the sound.
She did the sound, yeah. And little did we know, years later, we'd be listening to Miss Rachel.
But also, people are shocked about... There's other shows that we let Lincoln watch that... I feel like people are we shocked about. We let him watch Rosie and Jim.
Iconic.
We're very much into old kids' TV shows.
You know things like Fireman Sam. He hasn't watched it yet, but I've seen it, like what it's like now. But back in the day, Fireman Sam was really like
slow.
Postman Pat. Whereas now they're like CGI and like.
Quicker.
They're just a bit, because everything's so quick and I want Lincoln to be slower.
So we're really trying to, we do try and limit screen time in that sense. And when we are watching screen time, we're very selective. So the Rose and Jim's quite popular. And then we have Betty Bice, which is quite cute.
Oh my God. That's the CBeebies one. Dawn French narrates it and it's just
so great.
Amazing. We were very much into
Teletubbies
in the Night Garden.
He loved In the Night Garden. I feel like we decided we don't like In the Night Garden.
I think it's because I feel like we watched all the episodes and I feel like we just moved on to Betty. You know what? If Betty Bice didn't come in,
it's because they don't speak. So you're sat there like brain dead. You're just it's brain numbing for an adult because you can't even like relate. We're also referring to that Gruffalo.
Oh my God, the Gruffalo.
But old TV shows, Rose and Jim is like in our top 3, I would say.
I feel like that should be listeners' question. If you are listening to this and you know any old TV shows.
It really was my list of questions.
Was it?
I remember my list of questions. Listening question. Don't need a cue card. What is your favourite kids' TV show?
Because we're open to recommendations. I feel like we want to listen to and watch more.
Because I've pushed, I don't know if anyone knows Little Bear. I feel like Little Bear is like, was it? It wasn't mainstream. Maybe it wasn't because you don't remember it, do you?
No, but when you put it on, I did remember it. But it's like from like the 90s, really old.
Yeah, it's when we were born, Matthew.
We're old.
Shock. 90s. It was definitely made in the 90s. But I think I remember watching it. And I remember watching it with Lincoln now. And I think I love it because it just teaches them to be kind. And it's very like slow, very gentle, not
it's really nice.
Not overstimulating. I think we are quite careful what we show him. And there's us online like beep, 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 beep.
Would you ever let him just sit and scroll like YouTube shorts?
No. I don't think I ever will until he's like 13. Okay.
No, but you're saying that, but then all of his friends might be. Imagine if you get like the young boys that are all into like Fortnite, but they're like 8 years old and they love like YouTube short, like they know everything. Like we've met kids. I mean,
at the moment they're not his friends.
Yeah, but what if he just goes into that sort of group where he loves like that's their thing?
8's too young.
What about gaming?
Yeah, he game. But there's certain games out there that I feel like he could do, like Roblox is maybe an option.
A Grand Theft Auto?
Come on, not even funny. I wouldn't even let you do that. No.
You don't let me buy an Aura ring.
You're not having an Aura ring.
I am.
No, you're not. We're not buying that. And then, so I feel like you just need to, I feel like as long as you monitor it, it's fine.
Yeah, I feel like we are going to be maybe I feel like because we're just going to learn from being online, we're going to be we
are online people, so I feel like we'll see what's coming up and we'll be at the forefront of it all.
Yeah.
But he might not be into any of that. You just don't know.
Do you want him to be?
I mean, I loved gaming. I loved Pokemon games, especially Pokemon Sims, Pokemon, Nintendogs, all those games. I was never into like Call of Duty or anything like that.
Never into that.
Or even Grand Theft Auto. I wasn't really into that much. So I feel like...
God, I feel like this is really cool.
But I had friends that were.
But do you remember I had Grand Theft Auto growing up, and my mum saw on Richard and Judy, which is like at this talk show at 5 p.m. She saw that it was when like the last one came out, because they haven't released one for ages, have they? And
They're not together anymore.
Richard and Judy are, but we're on about Grand Theft Auto, not Richard and Blum and Judy.
Okay.
But
Good
anyway,
one in Britain.
she saw that it's bad for you.
Well, it is.
Because it's not recommended for teens.
It's not. It does say the big 18 on the front cover.
She took it from me and went and got me The Incredibles.
That sounds like Mum of the Year.
Is that not Grand Theft Auto and then The Incredibles? Is that not
How old were you?
I must have been like 13 or something.
So you shouldn't have had that game
I shouldn't have had that game anyway. So she was doing the correct parenting thing.
Exactly. And you can't let it go.
But you can't compare those two games because they couldn't be more different.
Yeah, because one's for an adult and one's not.
Yeah, I don't know why would they let me have that.
Yeah, but I think I think not everyone's into the gaming world.
Yeah, you actually wouldn't know apart from that it has 18 plus.
Exactly, so you would buy it because you wanted it, not really knowing much about the game. If you're not into games, I can imagine if someone came to me about, I don't know, like cars.
Oh my God. You have no idea.
Or football. If he comes to me about football cars, I would have a clue, and I'd buy him a football that maybe is like a hard, heavy football.
A piece of concrete that you kick full pelt.
I broke my toes, Daddy.
Hospital we go.
So we're just going to rewind to Lincoln walking because we don't talk about Roscoe much on this podcast.
Have you still got him?
We do.
Have you still got Roscoe?
I don't know what people think. I don't know if it's because people projecting, like, don't be giving up their dogs when they've had children. But people just seem to think now we've got Lincoln, Roscoe isn't, like, still a priority.
I think people wrote that on
Oh my God, what was it? New Year's. It was New Year's post.
And it's like, I'm never going to bring Roscoe into a room full of falling balloons.
When he doesn't like balloons.
He hates balloons. And we're obviously going, Happy New Year. And I don't want him to...
Be scared.
So,
and also he saw the balloons and he left the room. I'm not going to, I don't need to share that video. But then one comment she did say about another video about Roscoe in the moment, and
it really gets to you, and I don't know why. Because I'm like,
it's such a dumb comment, and I just bit back. I was very much just like, you see a snippet. And that's literally it. Our dog doesn't like balloons. He's very much... because I think I know he's just in our bed, snoozing, having the best time of his life.
Yeah, he's snoozing, having the best time of his life.
So I'm just like, you don't know how... we both work from home a lot of the time. Roscoe has the best life ever.
He has the best life. We do forget that because we're home all the time.
He's always with us. He goes out on these amazing walks. He gets treats. He gets colour. If we're editing or anything, he's on our lap, in the corner of us. He's always... with us.
I don't know if he does miss times without Lincoln though, because I feel like he loved Lincoln when Lincoln came home, but now because Lincoln's so inquisitive and what do these big ears do? And he's quite
Roscoe didn't know what he was.
No, and I feel like Roscoe loves kids, but I feel like Roscoe when Lincoln's a tiny bit older, I feel like they're going to be inseparable.
But I think it's getting there now because now Lincoln can walk and you can tell he's a human. And not just, are you a dog? Are you
a little potato on the floor?
Yeah, what are you? Are you a little potato? Are you a toy? Are you a human? Now, I feel like Roscoe obviously, I'd like to think knows he's a human, a little human. I feel like they do play tug of war a little bit together. Roscoe has this snake.
Cute.
What do you call it? A rubber snake where you put treats in, and Lincoln will hold one end and Roscoe will tug on the other end. So they have their moments already.
And it's just cute little, and obviously we're there, we'd never leave them in the same room, but it's just really cute watching them.
That's recent.
That is recent.
So I feel like I can only imagine a month's time, 2 months' time.
Roscoe will be more excited.
Yeah, they'll have more things that they do. Because I know when Lincoln wakes up now, I will sometimes put Roscoe on the sofa and put a blanket over him because he just likes to be nice and warm. So as we've just cleaned and changed our bed, I never want Roscoe in our bed straight away. So he's normally on the sofa with our heated blankets not on, just to clarify. And then Lincoln will now know Roscoe's under there, so he'll get really excited, just have a peek
and go, good morning.
Yeah, it doesn't say good morning, but it's just there, and then it's breakfast time, which is cute. And again, that's a week that's just been going on.
Yeah, I feel like it's really emotional that he started walking because he is so I don't know. You can just see him exploring the world now, and he can get there quicker.
And I think when he wasn't walking, you pick him up a lot more.
Yeah.
Because he can't get anywhere. Like, if you were going to go into the other room, you would pick him up because it's easier and quicker.
Whereas now he can kind of follow you. And it's so funny because he's almost like he's drunk because he's got like the drunk steps. But even they're like disappearing really quick.
Like, and him like wearing shoes. All we've got so many good things to do with him still. But it does make you think, like, I remember someone saying about the whole... You know, you get a bit annoyed, don't you, sometimes when you have to constantly pick him up when you're trying to do something. And it's like, oh, I wish I didn't have to pick you up, but he wants to be picked up. But then there'll come a point where he won't want to be picked up ever again. So you don't have long to hold him. So ever since then, I've always been like, I'll pick you up because I know this is temporary, and I know that in years to come, I won't ever pick you up again.
Isn't that weird? You'll never know when the last time will be when you'll pick them up.
And I mean, now I'm like, of course I'll pick you up. Do you remember when I told you, I was like, babe, stop just constantly picking him up, like, get down to his level, play him on your level, or hold his hand.
Because I used to pick him up all the time.
All the time.
But it's just because, like, why would I not?
But now I'm like the complete opposite. I'm like, yeah, why would you not?
Because he won't want that.
Forever.
God.
Debbie Downer.
Debbie Downers. Oh, God, it's so depressing, isn't it? Because, like, when they grow up... I keep listening. I've just listened to Khloe Kardashian's recent podcast, and Kris Jenner was saying how her friends say that they're all really depressed and sad because their kids leave them and then they've got, like, an empty nest. But then Kris Jenner was like, but she has to turn her phone on silent because her nest is never empty. It does make me want a bigger family because I think, how nice is that? But then I just think, how do we get that big family?
And do we really want that big family? I remember because I was looking at, I think Amanda Holden shared something like with Alan Carr. And
I heard you listening to this.
Yeah, she was saying, I think Alan Carr was saying to Amanda, like, oh, are you going to miss them when they fly the nest? Like, her kids. I think she's got 2 or 3 daughters.
Yeah.
And she was saying, you only have 18, like, Christmases with them. You only have 18 summers with them.
That's so sad.
So she was like, my biggest regret was kind of like saying, shh, hurry up. Let's go, come on, shh, what now? What do you want now? Because it'll come a point where that all goes. And then you're just left.
I'll be stuck with you again.
But then didn't we have a great time?
We had a lovely time. And if Lincoln thinks he's coming with us on our travels when he's 18...
He can pay for himself. But I just think now I'm mentally aware of all these things. I feel like I'm really conscious to, like, not wish things away. Or when we're stressed, still put the phone down. Or when we're stressed and, like, always prioritise him. I think it makes you realise that you don't have
that much time.
Yeah, it's like your first, but it also could be your last.
God, I think we've been together just over 10 years, and in 10 years' time...
Because we were looking at the Christmas decorations. Oh my God. Some of them, like 2022, like that
was so...
She felt like last year.
Pew, pew!
Ooh.
It's time for Dummy Confessions.
Yes.
Now, if you don't know what this is, if you're new to the podcast, this is the part where I read out a dummy confession that you've sent in to us on the Daddies Overnight Instagram, at Daddies Overnight. So please, if you have any funny, embarrassing stories, we keep them anonymous, but we just like reading them out so we can have a good laugh together.
And if you want to leave a voice note, you can over on Daddies Overnight on Instagram. It will still be anonymous, but your voice will obviously... We're not editing your voice.
This makes me feel like this dummy's confession was... in America for some reason.
Okay.
Because of the ending.
Okay.
Hi there, here's my funny story. When my
daughter... try and do it in an American accent?
Hi there, how are you? I literally have a funny story. When my daughter was 15 months old...
I'm not listening.
I was sitting at the head of my bed and she was sitting literally at the end of the bed. Should I stop the voice?
Yeah, I said stop the voice.
So basically, her daughter was 15 months old and she was the person was sitting at the end of the bed and the daughter was sitting at the end of the bed.
Next to her?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to start this again. You've written it funny, my lovely.
Sounds like Matthew put it in the blame on someone else.
Yeah, I am. When my daughter was 15 months old, I was sitting at the head of the bed, so with the pillows, and she was sitting at the end of the bed.
Okay, yeah.
When I raised my blouse, she made a beeline for me.
What?
Raised her blouse.
Okay.
I'm guessing it was because she must be breastfeeding. Excited to nurse, but accidentally headbutted me with such force that she broke my nose.
She wanted those milk.
She wanted that nibble. I went to the emergency. Yeah, this is so America. I went to the emergency room where they X-rayed it and confirmed it was indeed fractured.
That must have been expensive.
This is the part where I think is crazy. 2 weeks later, a letter arrived in the mail inquiring if I wanted to press charges.
What?
How mental against my infant.
Against your own, was it daughter?
Yeah.
Press charges against your own daughter.
How mental was that? But is that a thing here? I mean, I've never had my nose broken, so I wouldn't.
No, I don't think the hospital would be like, do you want to press charges?
That's mental, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really wild. I'd also love to know how much that cost.
Yeah, because
we're very fortunate in the UK.
But I feel like if you've got health insurance in America, I feel like it's different. I don't really know much about it. It baffles me, all of the healthcare out there. But that is such.
She wanted that milk.
Can you imagine if Lincoln broke our nose and we had to go to
well, not because they want your milk.
Yeah, I unfortunately have no milk. It may look like I've got milk
milk in
these breasts. It's just tissue.
It's just tissue.
But that does conclude today's episode of Daddies Overnight. Unfortunately, I know you're all thinking, God, please, can you just chat a bit longer? But there just won't be an episode of Daddies Overnight next week. So
and no one's died. No one's died.
So just enjoy this last episode and rewatch it if you like.
And rewatch the other episodes. Catch up if you haven't already.
But we love you guys so much. One hug at a time.
One kiss at a time.
And maybe a bit of sleep if we're lucky.
Depends on the day.
But we love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, rate and subscribe and just do all those good things. And thank you so much for listening and watching.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Mwah. If you enjoyed this episode of Daddies Overnight, don't forget to leave a rating and to hit follow.